Exploring Hobbies, Finding Joy in Everyday Activities. Hello and welcome to Exploring Hobbies, a podcast where we dive into the things we love to do in our free time. I'm your host, and today we're going to talk about hobbies. Hobbies are the activities we do just for fun, to relax, or even to learn new skills. For many of us, hobbies are what make life interesting. Whether it's something creative, active, or even a little unusual, everyone has something they enjoy doing outside of work or school. Now, this podcast is made especially for those of you learning English as a second language, so I'll be speaking slowly and clearly, explaining any tricky words along the way. Let's get started. So, let's talk about hobbies. First of all, what is a hobby? A hobby is something you do regularly because you enjoy it. It's something that's not related to work, and it's often a way to relax or express yourself. For example, some people like to play sports in their free time, basketball, soccer, or maybe even tennis. Others prefer quieter activities like reading, painting, or knitting. Hobbies can be a great way to spend your time because they let you focus on something you love and forget about the stress of daily life. And the best part? There are so many hobbies to choose from. Let's break it down a bit. Some people enjoy active hobbies. These are hobbies where you move your body. Maybe you like going for a run, dancing, swimming, or even hiking in nature. These kinds of hobbies are great for staying healthy and feeling strong. Other people prefer creative hobbies. These hobbies allow you to use your imagination and create something new. Things like drawing, playing a musical instrument, or even writing stories fall into this category. A creative hobby is a wonderful way to express your thoughts, emotions, and ideas. And then we have intellectual hobbies. This might sound serious, but it's really about activities that make you think. For example, playing chess, solving puzzles, or learning new languages are all intellectual hobbies. These hobbies challenge your brain and can even improve your problem-solving skills. Now, I know learning English might feel like hard work, but it can also be a hobby. If you love discovering new words, watching English TV shows, or even listening to podcasts like this one, you're making English learning a fun part of your daily life. When you enjoy what you're doing, you're more likely to stick with it. One thing to remember is that hobbies don't have to be expensive or difficult. You can start small. If you're interested in photography, you don't need to buy an expensive camera. You can start with your phone. If you've always wanted to bake, you don't need to be an expert chef. Just try making something simple like cookies or a cake, and you'll improve over time. The great thing about hobbies is that they can help you meet new people too. If you join a class, a club, or an online community, you can connect with others who share the same interest. It's also a great way to practice English, especially if you're talking to people who are native speakers. So, how do you find a hobby that's right for you? Start by thinking about what you enjoy. Do you like spending time outdoors, or do you prefer being at home? Do you like working with your hands, or do you prefer activities that make you think? There's no right or wrong answer. The most important thing is to find something that makes you happy. If you're not sure what hobby to try, think about what you liked as a child. Did you love drawing? Maybe you used to build things with Legos or blocks. Often, the hobbies we enjoy as kids can still bring us happiness as adults. Remember, hobbies don't have to be serious. They're all about having fun, learning new things, and taking a break from your busy life. So don't be afraid to try something new. If you don't like it, that's okay. You can always try another hobby until you find the one that's perfect for you. Well, that's all for today's episode on hobbies. I hope this conversation has inspired you to think about what you love to do and maybe even try something new. Whether it's an active, creative, or intellectual hobby, finding something you enjoy is one of the best ways to relax and enjoy life. If you're learning English, try to make it part of your hobby time. Watch a show in English, read an English book, or even find a hobby-related podcast to listen to. Remember, learning can be fun if you make it part of something you already enjoy. Thanks for tuning in to Exploring Hobbies, and I hope you'll join me next time for more conversations about the activities that bring joy into our lives. Until then, happy hobbying and keep learning English while you're at it. See you in the next episode. End.